Welcome back to another monthly budget with me. We are closing out January. I cannot believe we are in February in a few days, but I do have some interesting news, some things that we did this month, things that are happening in February, but this is actually December 26th through January 22nd, just because a lot of money was going to be moved around, and you'll understand why soon as I break this all down for you and really share where we went with our money. So this was our budget. We had $8,300 budgeted for our income. We had about $4,000 in our bills and expenses. And then we had $820 in our debt. And altogether we wanted to save $1,500 and only spend $2,020, coming to a zero-based budget. Now, when it comes to this month, we are not zero-basing. We are actually rolling over to February, but we will talk about that in a minute. Let's jump right into our income. If you watched my January budget with me, you would know that these 5th and 3rd paychecks are actually on the 26th of the month, and because we ended up even earlier, we ended up not having these. Let's go into the real numbers and what we had. So we had some good weeks and some bad weeks, but overall made more money. And then for me, and then rent, we ended up only getting $1,340, and we did not get any back rent, which is okay. And then we actually had a few other things come in. So I'm gonna put other and reimbursements together, which was $660 plus $320, so we have $980. And then we actually decided to sell our older car, and for the sale we got $1,330, and then we got our insurance check back, which was $900. So for the whole sale of car was about $2,030. Now we will be coming back to this number just because this is not 100% just income for us. We do have a plan for why we sold the car, what we plan on doing, and all of that. So look forward to that in February, because I'm going to explain all the things we are doing with this money. A little bit did come out for car, but we are going to go more in depth in it in our February budget with me, which will be coming in the next week or so. So let's add up exactly how much income we brought in. So overall we had $9,790. So $9,790. That's going to be interesting to play with. As I said, we are going to be moving over most of this money, so hopefully we spent less and really put our spending in the right place to be able to show you guys where all of our money's going and how we spent it. So let's go right into our bills and expenses. Bills and expenses, they were pretty much average. We obviously had to pay full rent. We did not have a water bill. We had our $115 internet bill, $35 phone bill. We actually didn't have any electric to pay this month, which was nice. Then we had a little bit over at $1,010. We had $51 for the gym. We did really well with gas, $200. So that's $100 less. That's good. We actually didn't pay any on our health insurance, but we did go over on our subscriptions. So we have to see where this goes up and down. We did save on electric, we spent over, but then we spent under, saved $900, but where is that money going, right? So let's figure out where our actual sits. Let's add this up. We actually saved money, not bad. We had to save some money because, as I said, we really only made $7,000 without this because we didn't have that rent. We are missing about the $2,000 right here, so it's a little bit less than we were expecting, but we stayed under budget, which is great, for $3,141. Let's go and talk about our debt. How much did we pay on our car? We actually stayed right on budget, which I'm so proud of us, because we paid obviously our bill, and then we did end up paying the $500 extra, which brings you to 500 plus the $315, $815. We always round up a little. We're hoping to take a big chunk this month and go in there and figure out exactly how we can pay down our bill. We have high interest on our car loan, so we're going to try to start adding a little bit more money, but we have big goals, big plans, so we will see what's happening. So of course here is the difference to be either positive or negative. So let's figure out how much we need over here to stay in the positive. So you take your income and then you minus these two. So 3141 minus 815. So we need to stay under $5,834 to stay in budget and have a positive number as our end of the month. So I'm going to go into our spending funds first and then tell you guys about our sinking funds. So for our spending funds, we did not bad actually. When I look at this, I'm really impressed. Normally we overspend here, but we did pretty well. Let's start with our mini vacation because I thought we were going to spend a little bit more, but we stayed only $15 over. For home, we actually returned something and did not do the project we were planning on doing, so we were under. So we saved some money right there. And then our car was $225, and that's not including the work that we needed to do here. Other and miscellaneous, we stayed right on track with that for $390. But this is where I'm really proud of us. Our dining out and everything like that was under. So everywhere other than this one, we were under, or we literally returned something and did not spend any money at all. So this number is going to be way less. Let's see what it is. Okay, so yeah, exactly. So $1,365. Really, really good. And then we wanted to put money into our car insurance and our month ahead, and we actually ended up just putting it into our car insurance, which was $2,100. So that's $2,100. And to figure out how much plus and minus we are, let's figure that out. So $2,100 plus $1,365 is going to bring us to our total of $3,465. $3,465. Awesome. Now let's see if we are going to be positive or negative. We already know we're going to be positive, but how much? Okay, so $2,369 in the positive. This was a very quick video for you guys. We wanted to show you guys that we are actually about $300 in the positive on top of all of our sale of our car. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a quick one because I have so many updates coming in February, not only in my February reset, but in my budget. But I always like to close it out for you guys. This is not a realistic month for us. As I said, we had a lot of changes and a lot of things that are now currently happening, and we closed out the month actually early. But I wanted to get out this video. I was gonna skip it all together, but really decided that seeing realistic months of when you change your plan, change your finances, that you can too. So as always, keep blooming, keep balancing your life, including your budgets, do the things you need to do, get extra income, pay off your debt, save some money, and spend your life away. As long as it's in budget, you should be able to do the things you want while doing the things you need and having the best life that you possibly can, financially, mentally, physically, every way possible. And we have big things coming. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram if you want mindset, planning, and more things that aren't budget related, how to balance your life and bloom into the person you always wanted to be. And I will see you guys soon with all of the updates. Bye guys.